For decades, since the end of World War II and the rise of consumer products produced on a mass basis by medium and large-sized companies in an increasingly competitive environment, it has become increasingly important for companies to know how well they're doing because of the competition. If there was no competition, then there'd be no need to worry about improving performance. You could just do the same thing all the time. The largest expense of most companies, and the thing which also gives them the most problems, is HR. So when competition means you have to be more careful about how much money you spend on HR, it also means you have to make sure that each person is doing the right thing so that the company can make and sell its products and services effectively at a profit in order to sustain growth so the enterprise will survive. The question companies have been struggling with is how we measure properly what the employees have been doing, and how can knowing this help us plan our expenditures on resources such as equipment, facilities, machinery, so the employees have what they need to produce products competitively. Since the 1980s, a lot of what we deal with in the context of understanding how to deal with employees comes from HR departments. These departments, like all company departments, are supposed to serve the purpose of helping the enterprise, but in reality they have gravitated to a self-serving situation where the actions they take are often intended primarily to serve HR first, meaning to reinforce the need for the existence of an HR department, sometimes by creating processes for accessing information or employee training so complicated that it can only be done through HR. And we should not think that this is unusual. Most structures of some type of biological origin have a fundamental purpose. That purpose is to maintain their existence. So it is natural that all departments in a company have as their first purpose to make sure they continue to exist as a department, provide jobs for the people in the department, and the second job is to carry out the functions delegated to them by the company. So when we're looking at this situation of understanding human capital performance and appraisal effectiveness, one thing to keep in mind is the HR department itself and what is their goal in order to sustain themselves over the long term.